Yeah, go
So
ahead.
in the web campaign, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're running with a web campaign with the sitemap,
Mm-hmm.
hmm, and now basically you have to understand, okay, where the person is navigating to. Hmm.
Right.
So for every action, you push it to back to Interaction Studio, like where he's clicking and what he's doing. So every action will be there in every navigation buttons.
Right now, no. We are not capturing each and every action unless there is a requirement for as such. But we are trying to capturing at least the pages. If
Mhm.
they are going to each pages that we are capturing. But Yeah, not on every button of okay, this customer have clicked these buttons and he is going there. Not like that on a button level. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Uh, See, for me, marketing cloud is very interesting for me. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
my one of the favorite thing that every time that it keeps on changing. Initially, I was very my favorite thing was to write anything in AMScript.
Okay.
Okay, so if somebody asks me, say, Sasi, we want to implement this use case, then I used to think about, okay, what AMScript can do and how I'm going to build it. Okay, now suddenly then I started realizing content builder. Okay, with the
Mm.
code snippet and all. Now
Okay.
that became one of my favorite.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens is I come from a .NET background,
Mm-hmm.
hmm, and we always go with like modular design. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
for every component, we'll always have this like if I have to go for very basics, it's like creating interfaces with
Mm.
some functions. Okay, where you keep the complexity, maintainability into picture,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So now I'm little bit touched with this technical. So I thought, okay, I got content code snippets and these content builders. Okay, where I can basically have the old idea to put in through there. So every functions that have to build, it will be go into the content builder.
Mm.
Mm. And let's say if I have to call an API. Okay, so in marketing cloud, what happens is, let's say first I have to generate a token. Okay, now with that token, I have different interactions or different functions that I have to build. Either I calling the journey builder. Okay, either I'm running the automation or any other functions
Mm-hmm.
that I have to
Mm-hmm.
build. So that access token becomes a modular one where I
Correct.
can use it in different places. So through that, my interest my favorite became the content builder.
Mm.
Okay, now with AMScript, you have certain limitations with calling the function and all. Hmm. Then my interest then started with SSS.
Okay.
Okay. So I said, okay, now I'm able to, because I can basically create my own functions in a JavaScript. Okay. I can pass parameters to it. And then I can basically do all this optimization there. Hmm.
Mm.
So that's what I'm trying to understand from you. Like, this is a very big tool, right?
Okay. I understand.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So which part of this tool that you found it? Oh, okay, this is very interesting, right? Let me try to go deep into this and I want to learn more about it. So that part of the uh, scenario that I want to actually trying to explore from you.
Yeah. Okay. So right now, yeah. So I think, yeah, the one which I mean, when we are working on each use case, something or the other just fascinates. Yeah. But right now, similar to that, if I want to give an example, like you want to populate the interaction studio recommendations to Salesforce. So in that
Mhm,
case, out of box, yes, you can.
mhm,
With the connector and stuff, but I'm trying to think how you can still able to modify the TypeScript of that template of the server campaign template, and then see what else you can modifying things like that. So
mhm,
basically I'm just analyzing how the data flows back over there, and then how we can able to modify the items. Let's say you want to increase the number of boxes, in terms of
mhm,
what the sales rep or the service person can able to see the recommendation. Right now 4 is supported out of box, but I want to
mhm.
increase 6 8 like that. So how you can make able to change in TypeScript and things like that. So those type of things I'm just when I get a chance to work on use cases and see if we can able to make more, how you can do something different, so things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're building a TypeScript, right?
Hmm.
Which should be basically aligned with the sitemap,
Hmm.
right? So, uh, you build your own TypeScript, or is the basically you want
No,
to?
right now, Salesforce has their own TypeScript, which is the template, server-side template for
Mm,
interacting with Salesforce. They provide
mm,
out of box. Okay,
mm,
so I'm just trying to see how we can able to maximize the boxes. So
mm,
if the salesperson says, "Hey, I don't need just four recommendations. I need at least eight recommendations over here, so that I can talk to customer in different ways." So by out of box, it will give you four, but you can modify TypeScript to be eight. So those type of things. I'm just giving an
if,
example, but then.
yeah. If 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 I understand correctly with Evergaze, okay,
Mhm.
in Evergaze they have explicitly said that mm, only you can utilize the out of the box function that is given by the Evergaze,
Right.
right? You can't basically bring the JavaScript from some function from outside and try to basically leverage that one, right? They said we do not support outside JavaScript functions, isn't it? Now,
Yeah.
you're saying that they recommend, they have the recommendation, or it is like out of
They
box is
have
only
the
given
server side
for,
template. Yeah, yeah. Out of
yeah.
like provided by
So
Salesforce itself. Yeah.
yeah, so is a server side template, right? So, and you're saying that okay, they only allow you to send back the four recommendations. Hmm?
Yeah.
Now
Correct.
you're trying to basically enhance it to make it eight recommendation.
Hmm.
So they give you a template saying that okay, you can modify this template.
Right. In IS, you can modify the template. Like,
Mm,
I mean, it's just things that you are going to try. Right. It's not like they will not restrict you from. So in terms of LWC component, it's restricted pretty much. Yeah, because
mm,
it's a managed package, and you cannot do much about it unless you want to fully build custom. But in
mm,
in terms of interaction studio template, you have the options to modify the template. You can play around basically, so
mm,
to see how the
mm.
things go. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I have done
so I'm
few.
just.
Yeah, I have done few POC in Interaction Studio. Okay, but I
Mhm.
am not that basically not a proper hands-on. I know
Mhm.
only the upper layer. I have just tried some tested and somebody asking a question in our team,
Okay.
then I
Mhm.
go and try to play around it. Okay,
Mhm.
but
Mhm. Mhm.
my expertise is more into marketing cloud.
Understood.
Okay, so again I'll try to, because I'm dragging you to my kitchen. Okay, where I'm
Yeah, yeah,
expertise
no
there.
worries, no worries.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in marketing cloud, okay,
Mhm.
if you have which part of the use case, like let's say if you want to implement a use case, what can I, okay, let's see, if you want to implement a API journey,
Mhm.
okay, so would you go and write using AMScript or SSJS, or what would be like your favorite one?
Yeah, I think my story is also closely related with you. So initially,
Mm,
when I was into marketing cloud, right? So I was not aware of SSJS at all. So I try to
mm,
do things within AmScript because
mm,
AmScript is easy to understand and things like that. So yeah, wherever I can be able to find it, I try to use AmScript over there. Then I think
mm,
the Greg's blog was somehow had an effect on me, that like he took the SSJS in another level. So
mm,
so then I was following his blogs and stuff. So then I started working on the learning SSJS and more and more to it. Mm, but yeah, but to your question, yeah, I have done with AmScript as well, the same regarding the journey part. But now, if you ask me, I would prefer SSJS. It's more simpler. It's just that the
mm,
way it has to understand the initial start of the phase would be
mm,
difficult. But then once you get used to it, then I think you will stick to SSJS. So I think
mm,
that got opened up. So
mm,
yeah, I would prefer SSJS now than AmScript.
mm.
So
Yeah, same story. Like I work for AngularJS. Okay,
okay.
so in AngularJS, in the front end, we always use double parentheses. The same principle applies with AmScript actually. The back end is
Mm,
all the same double parentheses. Okay,
okay.
so I was quite connected with AmScript. Hmm.
Mm,
But
mm,
there are a
mm.
lot of constraints, like I can't call function all. That was actually giving me a lot of trouble. Hmm.
Yeah.
So one day I landed to Greek's blog.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Then I once I started exploring. Okay, then yeah, he's one of my guru there. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Then he became a guru totally. Like the way he writes the blog. Okay, it opens a lot of Pandora box.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I agree.
And
So I
yeah,
think that's the source for a lot of people over here. Yeah.
yeah, till now, whoever I have made the conversation, if it comes to SSS, nobody can keep saying Greek. Everybody
Mm.
will bring him into the conversation and says
Conversation.
it is Greek's blog. Okay,
Yeah.
so what happens with I just touching it like when I started with AngularJS. Okay, the AngularJS evolved very fast. So
Okay.
when it went to Angular 4, we were introduced typescripting. Okay, so we used to build
Ah.
our TypeScript and then do AngularJS in Angular 4. Then they didn't say AngularJS, they said Angular 4. Hmm.
Mm.
So there is some yeah, I have a very different transactions of technology. So
Tech stack.
I
Okay.
started with macro programming and now in
Okay.
and now with Marketing Cloud. Okay, so I want to go to your blog.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And I see you started this blog in 2019, started from
Yeah.
2019, right? And I see a lot of good views that because in which platform you develop this, I like this, uh, platform there where you have developed and you have developed. Who developed this? Is it you personally or?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
it's Wix provides those by
oh,
default
okay.
templates. So it's just I don't have any UI
Mm,
background, so I cannot spend so much time on developing the page. I thought, okay, so
mm.
either I need to go with WordPress or Wix just to be a ready-made templates and stuff. So you can
Oh,
just
oh,
do it
mm,
in Wix or something. Yeah, this is by
uh,
Wix. Yeah.
oh, okay. I like the template actually, and the
Okay.
number of views and all. Yeah, and yeah, I didn't got much of a time to explore everything what you have written.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And yeah, and uh, let me. So, what encouraged you writing a blog?
Yeah, so I think in the initial phase, I was struggling a bit, because there was no documentation proper around Marketing Cloud. It was. I think now at least
Mm,
we have documentations on some extent, except the new tools. If you talk about old email and SMS for some things, so we have documentation for now. But at that time, there was not really a proper documentation. I think for most of us, the stack. Salesforce StackExchange was like guru on your knowledge base over there. So um, yeah, over there I try to ask questions as well, and I think people like Elliot, other people who already been here in Marketing Cloud for so many years, they try to reply back. So then after some point of time, I know once I get experience, and that also is like inspiration to learn. So you get more
mm,
use cases over there, and see how you can, so you get a rapidly learn over there. So then I started contributing over
mm,
Salesforce stack exchanges as well. So it's like you somehow would have been in your position after 2 3 years, so just to looking for some answers. So in that case you try to answer to them, and then so that their job gets done. So someone would have been in your place after 2 years. So for
mm,
them, I initially started with Salesforce stack exchanges, and then I thought, okay, let's just share it via blogs or something.
mm,
I think yeah, that's when I started this, just for if I some come across only in a very
mm,
unique
mm,
use case or some things,
mm,
then I try to share that. If
mm,
it's just a normal one, like how to build a journey builder, what's a use case, no, I don't want to share
mm.
it, because lot many are there already, so I don't want to
Yeah,
include one more. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Now, some way this is interconnected with you and me. Okay, I was
Hmm.
scrolling. Just now I was scrolling down to your website. So you
Hmm.
said add and update all subscribers from data extension via SSS. Hmm.
That was like very old one. Yeah.
2000. Yeah, I scrolled. That's
Yeah.
why I was
Yeah.
scrolling down
Okay. Okay. Okay.
and I said send trigger email via AMScript. Hmm.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I also write similar,
Okay.
AMScript and SSJS, and I have created three tabs. Okay,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
inside the three tabs, either you go with SS. So I was able to relate what you're trying to do here.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
The same mindset, the same mindset. we have. Like, I don't want to go and explain what is journey builder,
Exactly. Yeah.
right? I don't want to explain the basic stuffs where and the good stuff that are already in the internet, right?
Right.
If you go
Yeah.
to Adam Spring's blog, okay,
Mm-hmm.
or his GitHub, hmm, if you go to is that what you say AmScript guide,
Hmm.
hmm. So
Yeah. So many informations are already there.
yeah, so we don't spend that much of time thinking of if you find something unique that finds, oh, okay, this is not been explained, right?
Yeah.
So then we create a blog. So it
Right.
is about
Exactly.
helping people saying that, okay, this is not available freely in the internet. Okay,
Yeah.
let me create this and provide to you. So
Right.
the idea starts with basically helping those people because we have struggled in our phases when we
Exactly.
want to uh, find out some answers. We were searching in the net and we were not able to find it out, right? Somehow we went to some place like Overflow, okay, Stack
Yeah.
Exchange, and
Yeah.
then we explore the answer and we found it, right? And we don't want the same hardship that should go with the new people who come and want to explore it,
Hmm. Yeah.
right?
Exactly. Yeah. The same
So
reason.
yeah. So you started, and basically, what the feedback that I had for you, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that what
Mm-hmm.
people said was somebody connects with you, okay,
Mm-hmm.
asking
Mm-hmm.
for an answer. You
Okay.
reply them very spontaneously. Okay,
Okay. Hmm.
yeah, and that is a very good feedback. Actually, uh,
Okay.
what happens is a lot of people you go and ask some questions, okay,
Mm-hmm.
they will take their own time to respond.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
And you are one of the person who responds quite spontaneously, right?
Right. Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, and that is what I liked about you. The
Mm-hmm.
person who asks us, see, Naveen is one of a person who, whenever I used to basically ping him and ask for a question, he used to reply within 5 minutes, and
Hmm.
that uh, would solve my question, okay, my problem in his one statement answer, whatever he used to give, that will solve my problem.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, but one thing what I saw was, okay, you are not that much active in LinkedIn. You don't basically post too much, or don't
Yeah.
engage. So why is that? Because see,
Mm-hmm.
people like you who are basically helping people.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you have a daughter, you are a husband and all. Yeah, there is a time limit. Obviously, there will be restrictions to do your office work,
Right.
to do all this thing. Yeah. But sometimes I feel like people need to know people like you who are
Hmm.
basically approachable, who are
Mm-hmm.
helping people. They should come to know.
Yeah. 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 Yeah,
Mm,
I think, yeah, I do agree. Like, I'm not that much in LinkedIn, but whoever is just messaging me on LinkedIn or something, I can reply them back. But yeah, I'm not like actively always into LinkedIn. Only if the notification gets in, then I would enter. But yeah, so I think this year and last year, it's more of a personal life into me.
mm,
So getting along with the daughter, and I'm just traveling a bit, so
mm,
in Europe and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that time consumes a lot, but yeah, so yeah, I do agree. It's
yeah.
I've been some inactive on LinkedIn. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, no, I understand. See, I understand. Everybody,
Yeah. Yeah.
that is, I'm not forcing anyone to do this and that. Okay, but
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I feel like, uh, I know there because see, there are a lot of people who wants people like you to
Hmm.
help them out. Okay,
Hmm.
I get message 20, 25 messages every day in LinkedIn,
Okay.
Trailer and all.
Okay.
Yeah, but my advantage is I'm a bachelor. Okay,
Hmm.
I don't have a wife or a kid to look
Hmm.
after,
Hmm. Hmm.
so
Hmm.
that advantage I have. Hmm. So sometimes maybe I'll say, or maybe the old blog or all. Okay,
Hmm.
though you may consider that it's old, but
Hmm.
oh, it is very good blog.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, so what I my proposal to you would be, okay,
Okay.
even if you're not writing a blog, hmm,
Hmm.
maybe what you can do is you can take your old blog, okay,
Hmm.
and post it saying that, write something saying that this is my blog, okay.
Hmm.
Though
Okay.
that way, more new people who are coming to this SFMC world or Salesforce world,
Hmm.
they'll
Hmm.
come to know, and they might reach out to you for help.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Makes
Okay,
sense. Yeah.
So you don't have to. Yeah, I understand. Okay, with all, I also don't go every day and write a blog. I
Mm.
we understand like how much effort it goes into writing it,
Right,
right?
right, right. Yeah.
And if we, even if we make some small one mistake out of
Mm.
99, that one
Mm.
mistake will be highlighted by everyone,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
I do
So
agree. Yeah. You have to be careful on what you post. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Otherwise, people will forget that 99% of your good things and only focus on 1%. And I like
Mm.
criticism. Okay,
Mm.
I give
Mm.
them a good rebuttal also. So, you know, uh, that is the one thing that I feel that I saw that you actually created a YouTube channel also.
Yeah, that YouTube is like not active. So for
Mm,
someone, so people, I get a request, like for me, it's hard to understand and things like that. So I do request get a people like, hey, can I make some corrections to your blogs in your English and stuff like that. So before I try to send or publish it, I do a review with them who are well known in English. Like I'm bit
mm.
not I'm not good in English as much as they do. So
Don't worry. See, I am very bad in English. Okay,
mhm,
and my vocabulary also goes very bad, but I keep on writing and writing because
mm,
what I've learned is those people, like I basically watch a lot of interviews and conversation what people do. Okay, those
mhm,
people who actually inspire.
mhm,
Hmm. I follow Sandeep Maheshwari very stringently. Okay,
mhm.
and there comes a lot of good people, and there is one lady. She didn't had any background with English and all.
Okay.
Okay, and how she learned and how she understood English and all, it's like you have to forget about what mistakes you are going to make.
Mm.
Hmm. You just keep writing and writing. Okay, whatever it comes to your mind, let the other people, you have to basically ignore, because you are learning,
All
right?
right, right. Yeah,
So you don't have to worry about all these things and keep on doing it. Okay,
yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, if you go and see my channel, YouTube channel. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
every Saturday what I speak a lot of nonsensical things also there. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
so but I don't care. It's only like if one person also benefits out of that, though I
Mm.
train 20-25 people there. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't care about what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, makes
Okay.
sense. Yeah, it's just that if they can able to understand, yeah, that's
Uh,
something. So yeah, mine was like, so some people were asking, so
mm,
just reviewed me. I will also learn from your blog in terms of learning, and I can make some corrections. I will correct it in terms of the words and sentences, and then I'll give it back to you. So I give them back, but still, I do get people. Why don't you share it in a kind of, you are showing a demo in a screenshot, but why don't you show the demo in a YouTube way? So that's why I don't think there would be any voices over there in YouTube, but just
mm,
to drag and clicks
mm.
and stuff,
No, but
just to
yeah,
show
that's
it
why.
works.
Yeah, I saw it. Like when I went, there was no sound and all.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
but I feel like, see, uh, what you can do is whichever language you're comfortable.
Hmm.
Okay, whichever language you're comfortable, you speak, and just so, because there is a subtitle that comes. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So those things will help. But without the voice, people will not able to relate it.
Understood. Okay, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
one of the most watched video, I think, because what happens is, I also sometimes have to prepare if I have to go for a session. Hmm.
Okay.
Then I have to pick the best things what all other YouTube people are doing there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the most watched video in Journey Builder is from America Latin. Okay, there is a
Ah,
there the
okay.
there people are talking in Latin.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay.
But it's the
Interesting.
most watched. That is the most watched video actually in Journey Builder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if you try to relate what the person is saying, you will never understand
You
what the
cannot.
person is
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Okay, but it is one of the most watched video.
Okay, okay.
Oh, so maybe whenever you try to make a video, okay,
Mhm, mhm,
be open and try to do it. And
mm,
what other people thinks, you should not. If your intentions are already good, right,
mm.
you should not bother about what other has to say.
Right, right. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah,
Mm.
I'll do that next time.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, yeah. Why I'm again and again saying all these things is,
Mm-hmm.
let
Mm-hmm.
more people come to know you, mm,
Okay.
and let people reach out to you whenever they need help. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So genuine, we require a lot of people like you in the community.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
sure, sure. Definitely. We'll reach out. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me one more important thing about you. Mm. You oh, there. See, I basically very dive into people.
Okay.
Mm. Somebody might not like, but the way I am.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw a recent like that was happening with unhealthy conflict versus healthy conflict.
Which one? Recent?
Unhealthy conflict versus healthy conflict. You
Ah,
know,
okay.
in
You
LinkedIn
mean
that you have actually
in
liked.
LinkedIn? Okay, okay,
Mm.
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Have you had read about that post?
Was it? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I think I've seen that post. Yeah, the healthy. But I don't recall it right
you
now.
don't recall.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, then I thought like what was going on that you like that post. Okay, it's not from Salesforce, neither from anything.
Haha. I know, I know. I've just seen it, but I just thought, but I couldn't able to reconnect what was
Mm.
the healthy
Yeah.
conflict.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, uh, as you said in the beginning, that you are basically a chess player. You love chess and all,
Mm-hmm.
and you have in your profile also you have added that chess
Yeah.
only there,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
But
Yeah.
uh, is that relate only to chess, or it has something some other
No.
meaning to
No.
it?
No.
No.
Just about chess.
See,
Uh.
chess is just two dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
But here, the image that you have added is not two dimensional. It is basically some like a is similar to a chase, but with a ladder going to the top.
Ah, okay. No, I didn't actually think about it right now. Since you say it, yeah, I can imagine. But I just added it, because it just looks good. Because
Okay.
yeah, I like chess, but yeah,
Mm.
so I just added it because it just looks good. But
Oh.
there is no second meaning to it or something like that. No, no.
Okay. See, I'm more philosophical person. Okay.
Now I can understand, but because I didn't think of in that terms actually. Yeah.
Do you like philosophy?
Yeah, but some things, if people is saying, I don't read books much, but if
Mm.
I come across some things and if I like it, yeah, I take it. Yeah.
Whom do you follow?
As in like philosophical.
Yeah.
No, no, I don't think I follow anyone. Like I'm more into, I don't read books much, so I'm not into philosophy and stuff. But yeah, just in some movies, if you get the chance to see some motivational things and stuff, I
Okay.
take it from there. Yeah.
So, okay. So, see, I'm trying to, understand you, but
Mm.
getting little difficult for me to go inside you to understand
Mm-hmm.
the person you are. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, I can understand. It takes time. It's not like within a meeting we can
Mhm.
understand each other. But yeah, so but
Definitely.
yeah, yeah. Go. So I'm not more into, yeah. I don't read books and stuff, but yeah, watch movies and things. Yeah.
Which one is your favorite movie?
Yeah. So I like this. I don't know if you would have watched Life of Pi and things like that. So
Life of
the,
Pi. Hmm.
yeah, the survival things, and then um then you have this Will Smith movie. So right now I
Hmm.
couldn't able to get it. So A Pursuit of Happiness. So
Pursuit
yeah,
of Happiness.
yeah,
Hmm.
movies like that. Yeah, I do like
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Oh, but those two are both very interesting movies. Hmm.
Hmm.
So in Life of Pi, you're talking about the survival when he was in the sea.
Right, right, right. Yeah.
What about his when he's thinking about his future in the past?
The way how he was, and then right now,
Mm.
you mean?
Yeah, like let me give you an example from Life of Pi. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
he had a nickname, which
Mm-hmm.
was little funny nickname. Okay, where the Bengalis basically give.
Yeah, I
And
think he's from Kolkata, right? Like the
yeah,
story starts from Kolkata. Yeah.
yeah. So